J.J. Gibson was born on January 27, 1904. He was curious from an early age on how things appeared in the world. He focused on Euclidean geometry during high school. For college, he attended Northwestern University and later transferred to Princeton. While there, he earned a bachelor's degree and PhD in psychology. Memory and learning was the focus of his doctoral research. He met his wife, Eleanor Jack, at his first job. They got married on September 17, 1932, and had 2 children. He taught psychology at the Smith Center from 1928 to 1949. During World War II, he directed the U.S. Air Force Research Center in Aviation Psychology from 1942 to 1949. From 1950 to 1972, he and his wife continued their research at Cornell University. His main goal was to make a contribution to knowledge, and he accomplished that. The first book he wrote was Perception of the Visual World, which focuses on the idea of direct perception of our surroundings. The next is The Senses Considered as Perceptual Systems, which focuses on the idea that invariance in the environment as the origin of perception. The last book is The Ecological Approach to Visual Perception, which focuses on the development of his thinking and emphasizes the interaction between perception and action, the affordance of the environment. Perceptual learning is the idea of responding to variables of physical stimulation that haven't been responded to in the past. Affordance theory is our perception of the environment that leads to some course of action. His theories were influential and challenged traditional approaches. They encouraged debate, research, and an understanding of perception. He and his wife rejected the idea of perception through behavioristic assumption that a stimulus-response associations account for all forms of learning. They believe that perceptual learning focuses on learning how to perceive more of the contrasting qualities of stimuli instead of learning new, more differentiated responses that are associated with stimuli based on experience. He used an ecological approach to perception, which was based on communication between the observer and environment. The term affordance indicates the interactive possibilities of an object or environment. This influenced the field of design, ergonomics, and human-machine interaction. He focused on the perceptual system and ignored the higher order of the cognitive processes. This caused confusion, misunderstanding, and rejection of his theory. Examples of this theory in the classroom are buttons for pushing, knobs for turning, and handles for pulling. He was the recipient of many awards, such as the Distinguished Scientific Contribution Award in 1961. He died on December 11, 1979, at age 75.